This time, we will present the life journey of the well-known Chinese president, Xi Jinping. Once you know about him, you will find it incredibly astonishing, and after listening, you will surely agree. From a young man who was once marginalized, to becoming one of the most powerful dictators in the world, the journey of Chinese President Xi Jinping is remarkable. If you were to name the most influential people in the world today, you would likely think of US President Donald Trump, Russian President Vladimir Putin, and Chinese President Xi Jinping. Among them, if you had to identify the most powerful autocrat, it would have to be President Xi Jinping. This is because China is currently the world's second-largest superpower challenging the US, and Xi's power is such that he can hold on to it for as long as he lives, or as long as he remains mentally capable. Xi Jinping was born on June 15, 1953, in Fuping County, Shaanxi Province, China, and is of Han Chinese ethnicity. Xi's father, Xi Jinping, was a veteran revolutionary of the Chinese Communist Party and a trusted confidant of Mao Zedong, which allowed him to reach the rank of Vice Premier of China. However, when he was 9 years old, his father was removed from his post, and the entire Xi family faced great hardship. When Mao Zedong began the Cultural Revolution in 1966, Xi's father was portrayed as an anti-revolutionary and was imprisoned. The family was not allowed to stay together, each was sent to work in remote, impoverished areas. In 1969, Xi was sent to a small village called Liangjiahe to perform manual labor. He lived in a small cave house there for 7 years, enduring a life of harsh, exhausting farm work. These life trials strengthened his character and led him to aspire to become an absolute ruler like Mao Zedong. Because of that ambition, he tried to join the Communist Party, but he was rejected time and again for being the son of a disgraced leader. Although he was rejected 9 times, he did not give up, and on his 10th attempt, he was finally accepted. In 1975, with the support of the villagers, he was able to attend Tsinghua University in Beijing. He studied there for 4 years and earned a degree in chemical engineering at the age of 26. After graduating, he did not pursue a career in engineering. Following his ambition, he entered politics, working as an aide to Ging Biao, the Secretary General of the Central Military Commission and an old friend of his father. In 1982, he resigned from that position and went to serve the party in remote, impoverished areas like Hebei Province, where no one wanted to work. Because there was little competition in that region, he was able to easily and quickly rise to high-ranking positions like party secretary. From there, he moved to Fujian Province, a hub for high-ranking military officials, where he built strong partnerships with military leaders. When he arrived in the Zhejiang region, he managed to reach the peak of public support. Xi's strategy was to avoid working in highly competitive areas and instead work in areas with less competition to gain the trust of party leaders, the military, and the public. His strategy proved effective. Xi Jinping became known to all as an honest, hard-working, and humble party leader. While serving as the party leader in Shanghai, he uncovered high-level corruption, which led to his being called to serve as a member of the powerful Politburo Standing Committee after only 7 months in the post. At the 2007 National Congress, Xi became one of the 9 members of the powerful Politburo Standing Committee. He performed his duties well, earned the trust of his superiors, and on November 15, 2012, power was transferred to him, making him the top leader of China. Once he reached the highest position according to his ambitions, he purged his seniors through anti-corruption campaigns. Wanting to dismantle the collective leadership system established by Deng Xiaoping, who had saved China from poverty, he removed his foreign minister, defense minister, and top military leaders he did not like. He replaced them with his loyalists and consolidated absolute power. Furthermore, he abolished the term limit that restricted presidents to 2 terms, allowing him to take a 3rd term in 2023. Therefore, President Xi Jinping will be able to hold on to power without constraint for as long as he lives, much like Mao Zedong. Whether one likes him or not, in the history of the Chinese Communist Party, Mao Zedong will be recorded as the founder of the nation, Deng Xiaoping as the one who lifted China out of poverty, and Xi Jinping as the one who is striving to make China the world's #1 power.